Hello, it's Low Power back again. Right now, I'm gonna just do a little video on my predictions for this NBA season. First week have passed, so I've seen what I seen, and I have some predictions for you. First, let's start off Rookie of the Year. I think the Rookie of the Year this year is going to be Rudy Fernandez from the Portland Trail Blazers. Just seeing a guy in the Olympics last year and how he was taking it, Kobe, D Wade, whoever was guarding him in that last game, that gold medal game, he was amazing, man. He's like a European Isaiah Thomas with some height. That's how he is, man. He can score. He makes dazzling plays with the ball. He's fast. The guy's bad, and he's got heart. He's a baller. He coming to play. He don't he's not intimidated by anybody. So that guy is gonna be great. Might be one of the next great point guards in our league. Even though he's more of a scorer, but he knows how to make great passes. He make passes that people can't see. So great player. So that's my Rookie of the Year. MVP this season. That's a hard one because I believe LA will finish with the best record this year, so they might get Kobe the MVP again. But that the Lakers so loaded this season. Kobe really needs to be a facilitator and just allow his team to use what they got, and they will win a lot of games. And they play better when they play that way. When he go in a super scorer mode, people like it, but it doesn't really make them a better team. When they were up in that game, up 20 points, their team was playing great in the finals against Boston. Then the second half, they start trying to work through Kobe, and it didn't work. The team got cold. They don't need to go that route. But anyway, MVP, I'm gonna go with Chris Paul this year. I think he's gonna do basically the same thing he did last year. Average 23 points, about 12 assists a game. The guy's an amazing player. He's Isaiah Thomas with these new rule changes, with allow a point guard not to be touched out top, and then with the defensive 3-second rule, open up the lane. Game is so much easier for point guards these days, man. These guys got it easy, but the guy's amazing, man. He plays that point guard position as well as anybody I've seen do it. And that includes Isaiah and Magic Johnson. So I'm gonna go with Chris Paul, with LeBron and of course Kobe Bryant being very close. So champion. Out the East, I see Boston getting back there again. And actually, I see a rematch of last year's finals. I said that even watching that finals, but I believe both teams will be back. And I think we will see one of our best finals ever. But I still see Boston winning in 7 games. With Paul Pierce hitting the game-winning shot right over Kobe Bryant in Game 7 to win the game. I say that because Paul Pierce is the most underrated player of his generation. The most underrated player of his generation. The hardest guy to guard next to probably Kobe. Dwayne Wade is very hard to guard too, but them 3 guys are the hardest guys to guard in the league as to when it comes to their moves and their game, their ability to get points. And the fact that you can't double team Paul Pierce on that Boston team makes him just totally dangerous. Nobody can guard a one-on-one, not even Kobe Bryant, who's a little overrated on defense. But I'm gonna say that's gonna be champion of Boston Celtics once again. But I will say this: the Lakers have the best overall team from top to bottom. They're the most talented team. I think Kobe needs to win a championship this year. He doesn't win it. He can win another one next year, but that team will be so good, he won't get that much credit for it. So that team's so deep. So he needs to win one this year to show that he's, that upper echelon of greats of all time. But so surprises for this year. I'm in Detroit, so the ball. I see the Pistons doing what they do every year, win 50 games. But I don't know if they're gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I see the Toronto Raptors being a surprise team this year. If they meet Detroit in the playoffs, I think they'll beat the Detroit Pistons. Another surprise, I think Phoenix Suns would be a lot better than people think. They'll win 50 games again this year. I'm hoping my boy Shaq, my favorite player, him and Isaiah Thomas are my favorite players all the time. I hope my boy Shaq just doesn't go in, go into the night side. I just watched Independence Day. I just hope he doesn't go silently into the night. I hope he just takes a different philosophy where he just play hard for 25 minutes a game. They just need to put him in there 25 minutes a game, let him go hard, and they'll be successful. Use that same formula Miami used to win a championship, where they slowed the game down, used Shaq, and then when he went out, they sped the game up. That throws off other teams. It throws them off balance, and it helps you win games because the team has to adjust to what you're doing. When you run it and you stop, they got to adjust to you stopping. When you're not running and then you run, they got to adjust to that. That throws teams off and gives you an advantage. So I'm gonna say Phoenix gonna be a lot better than people think. And if Terry Porter sits Shaq down and just tell him he's gonna play 25 minutes a game, but he wants him to go hard 25 minutes a game, they could be successful. Other surprises. Like I said, I like the Portland team. I believe if Greg Oden can stay healthy, they have a dynasty in the making, a Boston Celtics type dynasty. So that's a little big deal to say, but what I'm saying is they have so much talent at every position, like the Boston Celtics team. They have a defensive anchor in Greg Oden. I mean, as we see in that first game, he blocked Andrew Bynum's shot. He went up and got it. The guy turned right in his face, he got it, so that guy's a defensive savant down there in the post. So if this guy can stay healthy, which is a big if, Portland Trail Blazers, if they allow that guy Rudy Fernandez to step into the play alongside Brandon Roy, them two guys play together, and then they have, and Martell Webster go at the 3 or something like that. With them two guys, with Greg Oden and LaMarcus Aldridge, down low, it should be bad. They have to be healthy. It might take some more time, but they have the makings of a dynasty because they're extremely talented at every position. Okay, so like I said, you have the Lakers versus the Celtics. I believe LA will finish with the best record. They might get close to 70 games. I'll say 67 and 15. Boston, I see them win 60 games. But I believe, like I said, the truth gonna pull it out, and then Paul Pierce, most underrated player in the game on both sides of the ball. The guy's a great defensive player too. You see how he defended Kobe at times during the finals. The guy could play. The guy's just like Kobe as. When it comes to guys who are great on both sides, who are good on both sides of the ball, he just isn't physically as fit as Kobe, so he cannot keep it up on sustain it on a long period of time as Kobe can. Kobe can go in night in, night out, and get you that, get the same intensity, same type of scoring and defense. Even though, like I said, defense is a little overrated. But Paul Pierce, same type of player, man. He does it all. The guy's a great player, and whenever he play LA, he kills them. I think his highest scoring average against the LA Lakers in all those years, Kobe Bryant been there. So when he said he was better, he's the best player in the league, he's not. But if I step on the court with you, and most of the time I step on the court with you, I'll play you, to me, I'm better than you. So that's what he said in his own mind. So those are my predictions. Peace.